welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe. So today I am going to be putting this cream base Kiehl's face moisturizer on my face, and I'm going to be putting it on like my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead, and then I will be rubbing that into my skin thoroughly. Continue to keep on rubbing, and I bring the product down to my neck to blend everything in. Now I put on my primer. It's called First Aid. It's coconut skin smoothing priming cream, and I do the same. I put it on my cheeks, forehead, and chin, and I just thoroughly blend that into my skin. This is kind of one of my favorite primers. It's very moisturizing to my skin because I feel like my skin can be a little dry but then also a little oily at the same time. I first start off with using my brush, my bristle brush, on the other side, and I form and brush my eyebrows as desired of how I want them to be shaped and how I want to fill them in. I will be using the eyebrow tip for my eyebrows, and I will be outlining my eyebrows. So I first outline the bottom of my eyebrow. And after I do the underline of my eyebrow, I do the top of the eyebrow. And I form it into a shape that I personally would like. I like my eyebrows more like, not thinner, but like not too thick. And then I begin to start filling my eyebrows in. Fill. With the eyebrow dip, you don't need to use too much. A little goes a long way. But I keep on filling, and then I use also the back of the bristle brush to blend that in, to fade it out so it doesn't look dark or harsh on my skin. I continue the same process with the other eyebrow. I do the underline of underneath my eyebrow, and then I begin to do the top line for the eyebrow to form the shape of the eyebrow. And then I begin to fill. I try to make both of my eyebrows as even as possible, but sometimes what I do is I just fill in first, and then after, what you're gonna see is that I clean up with the concealer. I use the Tarte concealer to conceal underneath and on top of my eyebrows to get the shape even more defined. I do that on each eyebrow. I take the concealer and I blend it further down onto my lids to be able to blend it out even more. I take a blending brush to blend that concealer on the bottom and the top of my eyebrow and in the middle of my eyebrows. And I blend for a while to make sure that it's melting into my skin. After concealing it, I refill and I re-conceal certain areas that I feel like need to be redone. Begin to put the Tarte concealer on my lids, and then I begin to blend them in. I will be doing an eyeshadow look today, and I just continue to blend. Foundation, Born This Way, and it's spiced rum. And I take my foundation brush and I pump some of the foundation on the brush, and then I begin to pat that into my face, on my cheeks, my chin, and on my forehead. And I continue to blend until it blends and melts into my skin. So I am using this concealer, Born This Way in Maple, to conceal underneath my eyes. I'm going to put some concealer on my nose, a little on my forehead, and a little bit above my lip, and on my chin. I took a beauty blender and I wet it a little bit, and then I began to blend out the concealer in each area that I placed it in. Took another blending brush and I began to blend the concealer even further. Next, I take the Mercier powder and I begin to press that into my face to set my makeup. I go back in and refill my eyebrows from the powder rubbing off on it. I am using a Juvia palette blush palette, and I'm using these two colors to contour in my cheekbones to define them. And I am going to keep on blending and blending until there is no like harsh lines from it. It looks a little crazy right now, but when I continue to blend, it just goes right into the skin. Same blush palette, I am using these colors to use as eyeshadow. So I use that brownish color to put in my crease, and then I use that darker brown to put on my outer crease. I begin to start cutting my crease. To the same palette, and I use that golden color for the lids, and I just put that on top of the concealer. I take that crease color and I am going in with it to blend out that concealer and for it to look seamless. take that orange color and I put it underneath my my underlid. Next is liner, and I use Morphe eyeliner, and I love this liner. And I'm just starting with the wing, and then I am bringing it slowly in to my inner duck. Mascara that I'm using is DM Girl by Too Faced, and I am just putting that through my lashes, and I'm repeating that on the other side. Next is highlighter. I am using two different highlighters. One is Becca and one is by MAC. I will put all of the products in the description box, and I'm using this fan brush to put the highlighter onto my cheekbones, my nose, my lip, my forehead, and I continue to put those highlighters, and I'm trying to blend that highlighter out. And so I use my other brush that I used for my concealer, and I am going in and blending out that highlighter so it doesn't look super harsh. That same palette, I am using the pink color, and I'm using it as blush on my cheekbones, and I am just blending that out. I am using Fix Plus, and it has gold sparkles in it, and I'm spraying this all over my face, and I'm allowing it to sit and dry. I am now putting on this MAC lipstick, and it's like a purplish, kind of a little brownish color. I mean, when I put it on, you'll see, and when it fully dries, you could see that dark purple, like a smoky purple kind of. This is the final makeup look, and I have left 2 photos at the end where you could see my final result. This is how the makeup turned out. This is a big transformation. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe, and have a lovely